Vechain value equivalent to 0.821 rands a coin. The present cost ranged per 79.20.304. The earlier day close, day 116. The change was 0.95, 117%. Reverse rate, ZAR to VET. Vechain cost expectation for August 2024. Before all else cost at 1,000 rands. Excessive cost 1,000, while low costs are 78. The arrived at the midpoint of costs 91. Vechain cost figure toward the month's end 84. Change for August 16%. Vechain gauge for September 2024. To start with cost at 0.84 rands. Exorbitant cost 104, while low costs are 84. The found the middle value of costs 92. Vechain cost gauge toward the month's end 97. Change for September 15.5%. Vechain cost expectation for October 2024. To start with cost at 97 rands. Exorbitant cost 119, while low cost 97. The found the middle value of cost 106. Vechain cost gauge toward the month's end 111. Change for October 14.4%. Vechain gauge for November 2024. In the first place cost at 111 rands. Exorbitant cost 127, while low cost 111. The found the middle value of cost 117. Vechain cost gauge toward the month's end 119. Change for November 72%. Vechain cost expectation for December 2024. In the first place cost at 119 rands. Exorbitant cost 141, while low cost 119. The found the middle value of cost 128. Vechain cost estimate toward the month's end 132. Change for December 10.9%. Vechain estimate for January 2025. First and foremost cost at 132 rands. Exorbitant cost 132, while low cost 110. The found the middle value of cost 123. Vechain cost estimate toward the month's end 118. Change for January 10.6%. Vechain cost expectation for February 2025. Before all else cost at 118 rands. Excessive cost 118, while low cost 299. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 110. Vechain cost conjecture toward the month's end 106. Change for February 10.2%. Vechain conjecture for walk 2025. Before all else cost at 106 rands. Excessive cost 106, while low cost 291. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 1,000. Vechain cost conjecture toward the month's end 498. Change for spring 7.5%. Vechain cost expectation for April 2025. Initially cost at 98 rands. Excessive cost 104, while low cost 290. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 497. Vechain cost figure toward the month's ends 97. Change for April 10%. Vechain figure for May 2025. To start with cost at 097 rands. Exorbitant cost 101, while low costs 87. The found the middle value of cost 95. Vechain cost gauge toward the month's ends 94. Change for May 1%. Vechain cost expectation for June 2025. In the first place cost at 94 rands. Exorbitant cost 102, while low costs 88. The found the middle value of costs 95. Vechain cost gauge toward the month's end 95. Change for June 1%. Vechain gauge for July 2025. In the first place cost at 95 rands. Exorbitant cost 118, while low cost 295. The found the middle value of cost 105. Vechain cost estimate toward the month's end 110. Change for July 15.8%. Vechain cost expectation for August 2025. First and foremost cost at 110 rands. Exorbitant cost 137, while low cost 110. The found the middle value of cost 121. Vechain cost estimate toward the month's end 128. Change for August 16.4%. Vechain estimate for September 2025. First and foremost cost at 118 rands. Excessive cost 139, while low cost 121. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 130. Vechain cost conjecture toward the month's end 130. Change for September 16%. Vechain cost expectation for October 2025. Before all else cost at 130 rands. Excessive cost 141, while low cost 123. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 132. Vechain cost conjecture toward the month's end 132. Change for October 15%. Vechain conjecture for November 2025. Before all else cost at 132 rands. Excessive cost 148, while low cost 128. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 137. Vechain cost conjecture toward the month's end 138. Change for November 4.5%. Vechain cost expectation for December 2025. At the outset cost at 138 rands. Excessive cost 150, while low cost 130. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 140. Vechain cost conjecture toward the month's end 140. Change for December 1.4%. Vechain conjecture for January 2026. Initially cost at 140 rands. Excessive cost 140, while low cost 120. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 132. Vechain cost figure toward the month's end 129. Change for January 7.9%. Vechain cost expectation for February 2026. Initially cost at 129 rands. Excessive cost 161, while low cost 129. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 142. Vechain cost figure toward the month's end 150. Change for February 16.3%. Vechain figure for walk 2026. Before all else cost at 150 rands. Excessive cost 163, while low cost 141. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 152. Vechain cost figure toward the month's end 152. Change for spring 13%. Vechain cost expectation for April 2026. Before all else cost at 152 rands. Excessive cost 165, while low cost 143. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 154. Vechain cost figure toward the month's end 154. Change for April 13%. Vechain gauge for May 2026. In the first place cost at 154 rands. Exorbitant cost 167, while low cost 145. The found the middle value of cost 156. Vechain cost gauge toward the month's end 156. Change for May 13%. Vechain cost expectation for June 2026. At the outset cost at 156 rands. Excessive cost 194, while low cost 156. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 172. Vechain cost conjecture toward the month's end 181. Change for June 16%. Vechain conjecture for July 2026. At the outset cost at 181 rands. Excessive cost 190, while low cost 166. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 179. Vechain cost figure toward the month's end 178. Change for July 17%. Vechain cost expectation for August 2026. At the outset cost at 178 rands. Excessive cost 194, while low cost 168. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 180. Vechain cost conjecture toward the month's end 181. Change for August 17%. Vechain conjecture for September 2026. At the outset cost at 180.